E-Classroom, sponsored by রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান, ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন।
মাধ্যমিক স্তরের শিক্ষার গুণগত মানকে সুনিশ্চিত করার লক্ষ্যে রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান, ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন কর্মরত মাধ্যমিক স্তরের শিক্ষক ও বিদ্যালয় প্রধানদের প্রশিক্ষণ, বিজ্ঞান শিক্ষণ সামগ্রী প্রদান, ছাত্রীদের আত্মরক্ষামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ, মেধায় পিছিয়ে পড়া ছাত্রছাত্রীদের বিশেষ শিক্ষাদান, প্রতিবন্ধীদের জন্য অনুদান, রাজ্যে কলা উৎসব আয়োজন সহ অন্যান্য কর্মসূচি রূপায়ণ করছে।
জানেন কি, বিদ্যালয় ছুট সারা দেশের একটি জ্বলন্ত সমস্যা। এই সমস্যা সমাধানে রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযানের উদ্যোগে আগামী 1 জানুয়ারি থেকে সপ্তাহব্যাপী বিদ্যালয় ফিরে চলো কর্মসূচি গ্রহণ করা হয়েছে। 14 থেকে 16 বছর বয়সী সমস্ত ছেলে মেয়েদের মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা সম্পূর্ণ করার জন্য আপনারা সবাই এগিয়ে আসুন।
মাঝপথে যারা লেখাপড়া ছেড়ে দিয়েছো বন্ধুরা, তোমরা বিদ্যালয়ে আবার ফিরে এসো।
রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান।
Hello students.
Hello.
How are you?
We are fine, ma'am. How are you?
I am also fine. Thank you. All of you sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
Aryan, what is in your hand?
Pen
What do you use this pen for?
for writing.
For writing, isn't it? Aditya, sit down. Aditya, tell me, what do you use the book for?
Ma'am, to study.
To study, okay? Now, look at here at me, all of you. This is the duster. Okay? So, what do I use this duster for? To clean the blackboard. Okay? Now, I have talked about pen, book and duster. Okay? And the main thing what I have said is their usefulness. Understood? Now, these 3 articles that I have talked of has some useful to us. Understood? So, we will say that anything that is useful to us. What is it? You? Yes.
Resource.
Resource. Okay? Sit down. Now, you have a chapter in your economics, okay, called People as Resource. Isn't it? That is your 2nd chapter. Understood? So, we will be doing that chapter today. Okay? People as Resource. Now, first of all, let us understand these 2 words. Okay? People and resource. Now, people here, refers to population. Trisha, give me some example of population.
Ma'am, India is a populated country.
Okay, sit down. Population means you and I. Means man, woman, girl, boys. We are all population. Okay, understood? Now, population, and here is resource. We have said that resource is anything that is useful. Okay, so we can take this as asset also. Okay, now we are going to talk about population as asset. Understood? Population as asset. Now, we are not going to do the whole chapter. We are going to do the part of the chapter. Okay, so see the topic. We are going to see population as asset, and we are going to see the difference between human resource and other resources. Shubhajit, tell me what are the other resources other than human resource.
Ma'am, the other resources are man-made resources and natural resources.
Okay, sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
Trisha, tell me one example of man-made resource.
Ma'am, the roads, buildings, these are man-made resources.
Man-made resource. Sit down. Good. Now you see here, we have seen water, air, land. These are natural resource. Okay? Human resource means people. Okay? Now let's go what we mean by human resource. Human resource means manpower, the workforce of our country. Let us take, for example, we know there are 4 factors of production, isn't it? Land, labor, capital and organization. Okay? Now man works in different ways, as a laborer or as a entrepreneur. Okay? Now we'll emphasize mainly on man as a laborer. Okay? Now first of all we will see how can we make this human resource a human capital. Okay? Before that, let us see the characteristics of labor. Okay? Labor is a living things because we are human. Labor is mobile. They can shift from one job to another job. Labor is perishable. Suppose you do not do the job in a day, you cannot save it. It will finish. Understood? You cannot say that I will do this job next day. It cannot be done. Understood? It has to be completed within that period of time. Understood? So now we will see that human resource as an asset. Asset means, you know, like a property. Okay, how we can make human resource as asset. So we have to first turn human resource into human capital. Understood? We have to see human resource as human capital. Okay, you know the meaning of capital. We said capital is one factor of production. Okay? Capital is a produce means of production. Okay? Understood? Capital is a produce means of production. Aditya, tell me what is capital?
Capital is the produced means of production.
Okay? Sit down. Now, if we talk of capital, we remember money. Isn't it? When we say capital means, we think it is money. But capital is also other things, machineries, okay, which is already gone into production, but helping in further production. So, human, first, how can you produce human? Isn't it? We can produce table, we can produce chair. But how can we make human? Understood? So, to turn human resource into human capital, we are going to see human as an asset for the country. Okay? All the developed countries of the world take human population as an asset. Okay? Now, let us take Japan as an example. Understood? Japan is very poor in natural resources, but Japan is one of the most developed economy in our Asian countries. Isn't it? Japan is like now even a threat to the Western countries, the European countries. Isn't it? And we have seen that Japan has been attacked by natural calamities also many times. Isn't it? And Japan was attacked also during the Second World War. Isn't it? So their economy was totally destroyed, you can say. Isn't it? Atom bomb was first there only in Japan, isn't it? But you see, since they have made an investment on human resource by investing on education, healthcare and training. Now, what do we get by investing on education, health and training? That is the topic that we are going to read about. Okay? Now, for example, education. You are coming to school to educate yourself. So one day you all have higher education, so you will go to work. Means you will have a better job than the people who do not come to school. Isn't it? So when you are having better job, you can earn better income, isn't it? When you are earning better income, you are paying better tax to the government. Understood? So this money is going to the government. Understood? Government means to the country's economy. Okay, to the country's economy. And this the government of the country will use for the development of the country. Okay, now let us compare educated and uneducated person. Okay, now uneducated person may not know how to use his skill, isn't it? His will have a lower job, his pay of skill will be lower, isn't it? So if you invest in education, you can give your full potential and you can provide more to the economy. Understood?
পুষ্টিকর খাদ্য এবং শিক্ষা আমাদের নিতান্ত প্রয়োজনীয় জিনিস।
আপনি কি জানেন বর্তমানে ত্রিপুরায় বিদ্যালয় শিক্ষা দপ্তরের অধীনে মধ্যাহ্ন আহার প্রকল্পের উদ্যোগে সবকটি বিদ্যালয়ে সবজি বাগান গড়ে তোলা হচ্ছে।
ছাত্রছাত্রীদের পুষ্টিকর খাদ্য প্রদান করার লক্ষ্যে সেই বাগানে উৎপাদিত সার এবং কীটনাশকবিহীন সবজি প্রথম থেকে অষ্টম শ্রেণীর শিক্ষার্থীদের মিড ডে মিলে ব্যবহার করা হয়।
চলুন শিক্ষার্থীদের স্বাস্থ্যকর এবং নির্ভেজাল খাদ্য প্রদান ও সুস্থ সমাজ গড়ার লক্ষ্যে আমরা সবাই এগিয়ে আসি এবং প্রত্যেকটি বিদ্যালয়ে সবজি বাগান গড়ে তুলতে বিদ্যালয় কর্তৃপক্ষকে সাহায্য করি।
Now, healthcare. Okay, if a population have good health facilities, that country will naturally develop. If you are healthy, okay, if you are healthy, you come to school regularly, okay, you can give your exam on time, you can do good result, isn't it? But unhealthy person who is sick cannot come to school. So naturally his result also may be bad. Understood? So in that case, same is with the laborer. A healthy person can give his full potential. He can work. He can go to office regularly. Understood? He can work properly. He don't have any tension because he's healthy. Understood? But unhealthy person becomes a liability. Okay? Liability means burden. I will go to that next. Okay, then come to training. Okay, training. When a person is trained to do something, he can do much more better. Okay, take for example a tailor. Okay, Ankita, tell me, who is a tailor?
Who stitches cloth?
Who stitch
Cloth.
Isn't it? Sit down. So you know a tailor stitches a cloth. Say a tailor stitch 1 or 2 dress in a untrained tailor. Okay, he stitch 1 or 2 dress in a day. Okay, trained, untrained. Now untrained tailor stitches 2 dress in a day. He earns rupees 400. Okay, he earns rupees 400. Means per dress he is charging 200. Okay. Now after he is given a train, okay, after he is given proper training, understood? He can stitch 5 dress in a day. 5 in a day. Okay. So how much it will be? He is earning 1000. So there is an increase of 600. Understood? So training is very important for a person to give his full potential for any production activities. Okay? Now you see, if a human resource has to be an asset to the economy, he has to contribute to the country's income, GDP. Okay? He has to contribute. Understood? That means he has to earn more income. Okay? He has to earn more income. Likewise, we can also give them training. Okay, so we can see that education, training, good healthcare is very important for human resource to become human capital and as a result to be an asset for the economy. Clear? Now, assets opposite is liability. Liability means yes, Parthif, tell me what is liability?
Ma'am, liability means burden.
Burden. Okay?
Ma'am, can I sit?
Yes, sit. Liability means burden. Okay? Now, population can also be said as a burden. Okay? For an underdeveloped economy, population become a burden. Okay? Huge population. Let us take for example Bangladesh. Okay? If you compare, you see their economy is not well developed, their health condition is not much proper. Understood? So, it becomes a burden for them. Why? Because they have to feed them. There is shortage of food. Okay? A population becomes burden when an economy cannot give them proper food. Okay? Proper employment opportunity. Understood? And proper health care also. Understood? So, we are taking the underdeveloped countries or underdeveloped economy, population is a liability. Clear now? Ankita, can you tell me the difference between liability and asset? Just in one sentence, you tell me the difference between liability and asset.
When the economy of the country is not in a good condition, then it becomes liability to the country, and when a country is when the country's economy is in good developed condition, then it becomes asset to them.
Very good, very good. Sit down.
Thank you,
You have
ma'am.
understood. Isn't it? You have understood. So I take that everyone have also understood, since you have understood, isn't it? So I take everyone have understood this one. Okay? Now you can look at the picture also, you see what liabilities means. Isn't it? They are not fully employed, the employment is not full. Isn't it? They are not doing very good job. Isn't it or not? And you can see there is shortage of food. The children are starving. Okay? Children are starving. So these are called liabilities. We can take India also as an example, you know. India is a developing nation, no doubt. But you can see in India also there are some places in India where people are starving. Okay? Are you clear now of this? How we are converting human resource to human capital, then how it is an asset for the economy. Okay, that was the first point of your lesson today. The second is we have to see the difference between human resource and other resource. Okay, we say that human resource is the most important of all factors of production. Now, human resource means you and I. Other resource, you have told me natural resource and man-made resource. Okay, so you can easily distinguish now. Okay. Okay, human resource and other resources. Here other resources, let us make it natural and man-made. Natural and man-made. Now we have seen man-made means already made by man, isn't it? Table, chair, okay? And we have seen natural means, we have seen earlier, we have seen air, water, okay, given by nature, given by God, which we cannot make, human cannot make it, okay? Now you will see the difference between these, okay, between human resource and other resources. In other resource I have taken natural resource and man-made resource as a combined, okay? I have not separated them together, okay? We can take them together, okay? The first difference we see that human resource is a living being, okay? We are a living being. We can move, isn't it? We are sensitive, very sensitive, isn't it? We feel pain, we feel hurt, isn't it? We can feel, we have the feelings, isn't it? But the other resources, they have no feeling because they are non-living. Okay, they are non-living. They have no feelings. That is the first difference. The second difference, human resource has the capacity to take decisions because we have the mental ability. We are educated, we are trained, so we can think, isn't it? What we have the power to think, that is why we can take decisions. Okay, but the other resource, decision making is irrelevant for them. They cannot take any decisions. Okay, that is the second difference between human resource and other resources. Then the third is that human resource work in all different fields. We will see in the next topic, that is not today, the activities of human, isn't it? Now any one of you can tell me what is economic activity. Okay, Trisha, tell me.
The economic activities are the activities which are done to earn financial benefits.
Okay, very good. Okay, sit down. Economic activities are done to earn monetary gains. Okay, we can do transition in the market, and it is done only by whom? By human resource. Okay, no other resource. Human do this with the help of other resource, with his skill, with his knowledge, with use of technology. Human change the other resource into usefulness. Okay, it is human who decides what he will do with other resource. Okay, otherwise the other resources are meaningless, isn't it? It is lying idle. Understood? A tree in the forest, just lying. If we bring it in the market only, it become useful. Okay, now let us go to the fourth point, that is human resource as a factor of production, plays as a laborer, entrepreneur also, manager also, isn't it or not? So these are the four differences between human resource and other resources. Okay, I hope you all are clear about the topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? The whole chapter cannot be explained today, isn't it? So in the next class I will be doing with you the activities, both economic and non-economic, sector wise also, primary sector, secondary sector, that will be done in the next class. And now take down some assignment, okay, home assignment, which you are going to do it in your house so that the topic becomes more clear to you, isn't it? Take down benefits of developing human resource for an economy. You are going to write what are the benefits if we invest on human resource. Okay, what we should be doing. Okay, you are going to write at least 5 points on this. Okay, at least 5 points on this, and then I will see that you have written correct or not. You will give me for correction. Okay, so in the next class, what I said, I will be doing on economic activities, non-economic activities, and activities based on primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Then we can finish the chapter, isn't it or not? All of you understood, isn't it? It's very clear. Okay, now you see, since we have done this, okay, so we'll continue. Till then, all of you take care, stay healthy. Okay, thank you, children.
Thank you.
ড্রপ আউটের ঘুচিয়ে ক্ষত, স্কুলে পড়ুয়ার বাড়ছে ভিড়, সর্বশিক্ষা মিড ডে মিলে স্কুল সকলের আশার নীড়।
রাজ্যের 6 থেকে 14 বছরের সব শিশুদের বিদ্যালয়ের আঙিনায় এনে তাদের বুনিয়াদী শিক্ষা সুনিশ্চিত করতে সর্বশিক্ষা অভিযান বদ্ধপরিকর। তাদের শিক্ষার সুবিধার জন্য রয়েছে বিনামূল্যে পাঠ্য বই, বিদ্যালয়ের পোশাক, উন্নতমানের পড়াশোনা, স্বাস্থ্যসম্মত শৌচাগার, বিশুদ্ধ পানীয় জল, পুষ্টিকর মধ্যাহ্ন আহার, খেলাধুলার ব্যবস্থা এবং আরও অনেক কিছু।
হ্যাঁ, তাই দেরি না করে আজই আপনার এলাকার সব শিশুদের নিকটবর্তী সরকারি বিদ্যালয়ে ভর্তি হতে উৎসাহিত করুন।
E-Classroom was sponsored by রাষ্ট্রীয় মাধ্যমিক শিক্ষা অভিযান ত্রিপুরা রাজ্য মিশন।